Good morning. Thank you for taking the time to be with us today, and a very warm welcome to Britannic's 21st annual summit. Can't believe it, but here we are. As I look around this room, I'm reminded of the journey that we've been on together, and we faced really big changes in the marketplace, and we've embraced new ideas that have really felt like a very far way off into the future, but today these ideas are our reality. Our industry is going through some really big changes, and new technology is completely changing how we work and how we serve our customers. These changes are not only exciting, they're also making a real difference by helping to improve efficiency, customer experience, but also employee satisfaction. We really are living in transformative times, and the pace of change is both exciting but also challenging. And rapid advances in technology most definitely are changing the way in which we work and run our businesses. According to a McKinsey report, digital transformation can deliver between 20 and 30% increases in productivity. So given this, I think it's a really powerful reminder that we should all take a step back, look at how we're working, and consider how we can use this type of technology and opportunity to transform our businesses in this evolving landscape. And as the saying goes, the best way to predict the future is to create it. And at Britannic, that's what we're doing. We're fully committed to shaping that future with vision, innovation, and action. And AI is advancing at a remarkable pace, and you're going to hear a lot about that today, I'm sure. A 2023 Gartner survey found that 56% of organizations are already using AI in at least one function in their business, with 78% planning to explore or adopt more AI very soon. Early adopters are already getting the benefits, and I'm sure you've all got your own experience of this in the room. And we're seeing major gains in efficiency, in decision making, and customer engagement. For example, AI-driven analytics can provide really deep insights into customer engagement and interaction, and you'll hear about this later on today. And automation can streamline how businesses work and provide real gains in efficiency. And done well, these innovations, they're a real benefit for everybody. And it's not just about businesses gaining this efficiency, it's the employees, it's the customers, and real opportunity for change. And I think these trends, they remind us of the urgency to not only act and invest in new technology, but also to experiment, to try new things. And if we don't do this, there's a question whether we will continue to remain competitive in such a changing and fast-moving market. So we can't afford to sit back while others are moving forward. A quick show of hands in the room, who's already using AI in their daily functions? So well over half, right? And I think that tells you a lot. We certainly use AI in Britannic, and we're gaining some great efficiencies and speed and insights as a result. We believe that real innovation is born through caring and a desire to solve problems. And our mission as a business is not just about providing great technology, it's about the partnerships that we create with our clients and the value that we deliver working together. We aim to be an extension of your team, sharing the workload, navigating the challenges together, and celebrating successes along the way. And I am incredibly proud to be here today. Not only is it my 21st summit, but it's also Britannic's 40th anniversary. So a real testament to the enduring focus that we have in the business, our commitment to our customers, to driving innovation, and working to those highest of standards that we hold dear to how we work. We are driven by a commitment to adding value and really delivering great experiences every time. And I'd like to, I don't know where he is, but I'd like to take a moment to recognise somebody who's been a integral part to Britannic's journey over that period, over those years, which is our founder and executive chairman, Richard Dendell. Can't see him in the room, but well done, Richard, wherever you are. maybe celebrating upstairs, but Richard, your hard work, passion and leadership have helped to really build the foundations that we stand upon today and establish Britannic as a leader in the market. And along the way, we've embraced change. You know, there's been lots of waves of change in the industry and within Britannic, and all the time focusing on improving, continuous improvement, and adding value to our customers. There's been a lot of innovation that Britannic has worked on and brought to market over the years, from contact work in contact centres, IP phone systems, SIP call routing, which I'm sure many of you have heard about our product NetX, systems integration and cloud technology. And these have really made a change and a big difference in our industry and delivered exceptional solutions for our customers over the years. And I'll always remember a competitor who boldly stated that he would sell and provide IP telephony over his dead body. Well, you know, here we stand today. We were very early adopters of that technology, and we certainly wished him well as we carried on driving forward and helping our customers embrace change and innovation. So thank you, Richard. If you're not here, hello, Richard, on camera, for being part of this amazing journey over the last 40 years. And thank you, everyone that you know, we've worked with throughout the time, and you know, we obviously really enjoyed it. The theme for this year's event is Tomorrow's World Today, transforming customer experience and business operations with modern technology. And this is the reality for so many of us today. And AI has moved, you know, you hear about the hype cycles, it's moved past the hype now. And as we saw from the show of hands, it's now being used daily in people's businesses to help to learn new things, to help to improve the service that's delivered, to develop and support colleagues, to increase efficiency, and to predict what to do next, plus so much more. And you know, it's one of those technology terms that, you know, everybody knows about, right? It's not just those in the tech industry. This is commonplace. AI and artificial intelligence is one of those terms that everybody from children up to grandparents know about. We use it in our daily lives, from things such as Alexa and Siri, but also in so many other things that we probably don't even realize. And it's changing the way we work, and tools like Copilot and AI Companion, these are virtual assistants that work with people, and they're there to help to improve productivity and customer experience. And these innovations help teams work faster and better by automating tasks like meeting notes, capturing those, capturing actions, even suggesting next best actions. So starting to make a real difference. And this is shown by the fact that 60% of the Fortune 500 companies are now using Copilot. So this isn't vaporware. This isn't stuff that's well off into the future. These are technologies that are being used today. And you know, imagine if you had an extra set of hands to help you with business tasks throughout the day. What would you want this set of hands to help with? And that's really the potential of AI, to sit on people's shoulders and to help them in their daily work. Now think about a world where AI doesn't just help to deliver efficiency and perform day-to-day tasks. Think about it where we can actually start to learn. We can observe how we support our customers. We can learn from 100% of interactions, and we can take you know, full quality management and evaluation across these interactions with customers. And you know, beyond that, what if we could identify areas to train and develop people and automatically serve up learning packages that are tailored to those individuals and take them on a development curve and a path? You know, how would that help the business? How would that help the people? And how would that change and improve the service that's delivered to end customers? A recent report by around growth mindset in the workplace stated that 52% of employees would consider leaving their organization for a company that offers more learning and development. So this is something that we're seeing more of now, is a growing need for learning and development. And of course, the way in which people are working, a lot isolated at home, it's really important that we support people's development and careers. So it's not just about being efficient, it's about how do we learn from all of this data, turning a sea of data into data that we can see, useful insights that actually make a difference for our reviews and our decision-making process. And it's definitely there to help to train and develop our colleagues, to improve the retention and hiring, to enhance the service, to improve and identify opportunities for product and service development. How can we create new value to the market based upon what customers are asking for? And of course, how can we start to use these insights to truly personalize customer service and interactions as well? And we're now at a point where there's a lot of hype, there's a lot of use cases, but also there's concern around AI. So it's really important that whilst there's great potential to use AI, that we also recognize the need to respond to human emotions. And I know Belinda will talk to this shortly. So for me, with great power comes great responsibility. So how are we going to use AI ethically? Because it should be, we should be careful and ethical about how we use this technology. And it's not to manipulate people. It should be about how do we use it to understand our customers and our colleagues and where they need that extra bit of support, and we can then reach out in an appropriate way. And it's about learning to work with AI and humans coming together to work together to create a positive experience. And this fast developing world of tech, it's created a new world for us all to navigate, right? It's not without challenges. There's lots of things to be aware of and review, lots of confusion. And it's hard to know which technologies to choose and who to partner with on this journey that we're all on. So with so many options available, I know people often feel overwhelmed about the choice, and there's that familiar saying, you don't know what you don't know, and then you can get overwhelmed by too many choices. And I think added to that, managers today have now got new challenges in how they manage and they work with their teams across new environments and distributed workforces. So how can we understand and support people remotely? How can we understand the importance of employee well-being? There's a lot of talk about service declining as well. So how can we deliver the service our customers expect with people, and how can we identify areas for improvement? How do we manage this hybrid working environment and these models? And how do we address some of these emerging trends that we'll have all heard about, I'm sure, quiet quitting and the disconnected workforce? So it's not easy. This shifting workplace is creating new cultures that managers need to adapt to, and they need to find ways to keep people connected, motivated, and productive. And lest we forget, during the pandemic, it was a really tough time. We rose to the challenge for our customers where they needed to quickly deploy and have people working from home, like so many across our industry. And at the time, customers were looking at rapidly deploying new technologies for video meetings to keep connected to people through things like Zoom and Teams. And it wasn't just a case of the fear of missing out. It was actually the human needs to actually keep survival mode and just keep running. But many of those decisions at the time, naturally, they were very quick, very rapid, and they weren't necessarily benefiting from the proper planning that we would take without times in crisis. The past year, we've noticed obviously fear around AI, and there is that concern about if we put AI and automation into our business? Is it going to disrupt the brand? Is it going to impact the workflows and the way people are operating? Is it going to damage our reputation? Is it going to be bad for my career? So there is definitely a fear of failing that we really need to work together to help overcome. And I think this is why it's really important to plan well, to run pilots and proof of concepts, to actually evaluate the technology in situ and make sure it's actually going to deliver these gains. You know, it actually does what it says on the tin, and I think that's really important. So, you know, there is a lot of change, there is a lot of fast pace of technology, and, you know, not acting doesn't help. You know, those that don't act definitely risk falling behind. So it's about an appropriate way of reviewing technology to actually move forward. So to navigate that challenge, I think it's really important to work with a partner, work with experts who have that knowledge, but also take that time to do that evaluation and prep work with you, to guide you through both the choices and the changes that need to be made. Last year at the summit, we launched our customer success program, and I'll quickly give you an overview of how we worked through that. But the feedback's been outstanding. We've achieved an NPS of 71 as a result, and we work closely with clients to really understand what they want to achieve, where they're going, to set goals, and then use that to review in the solution design and delivery. And this North Star approach is definitely used as our guiding principles to shape the projects right from start to finish. And it very much enables us to meet the agreed success criteria that we set out to achieve together. And when we get into the weeds and all the programming, we maintain that focus on the outcomes that we set out to achieve together. So very important. I've had the privilege of working with the teams on various projects and meeting clients and hearing about their experiences, and it's a real pleasure to hear the positive impacts that we're making, and it really drives us on to keep pushing forward and investing this time with customers. And for me, at the core of this is our commitment to transparency and care and partnership with our customers, and the decisions and the advice that we make together is truly based upon a desire to make a big difference to our customers, to their teams, their businesses, and ultimately their end customers as well. And our approach is simple. If we, as I said, it does what it says on the tin. If we say the technology is going to do something, we've spent the time looking at it, we spent the time making sure that it's going to translate into that customer's business. So if we say it's going to deliver the results, you know, we've got a very high degree of confidence that it will. And, you know, after all, your success is our success, so we take it very seriously. We follow this model. It's a 5-step process to make it happen. So discover, we take the time working with stakeholders, understand strategic needs, direction, problems, challenges, the customer experience, the current technology setup, and really where that customer wants to go, what their vision is, and how we can help to bring it to life. We then undertake a diagnostic phase. So now we're starting to move down through the layers. So we're observing, we're talking to staff, to managers, to supervisors. We're understanding the processes, the customer journeys. We're looking at reports and KPIs. And from here, you know, the next piece is how do we start to understand that customer experience? We've built, which I'll talk through shortly, an AI engine that helps us to understand different interactions. So across that, we're getting those insights so we can actually put things on the table, knowledge about what's actually happening in the real world through data as opposed to perception. We then share this, we play it back, and then from here we're looking at possible solutions that are actually meeting those needs and delivering those outcomes and showing the benefit of change. And you know, design, absolutely key. You know, design focus, take those outcomes, take those principles that we need to deliver, but don't forget the importance of the human aspect of design as well. So who's going to be using the technology, why and for what, the different stakeholders, the colleagues within the business, the customers, and then how do we bring all that together to then design successful onboarding plans so that technology actually gets adopted and used. And then finally, deploy and support. So once we've agreed all of this, we then deliver the solutions, we test, we train, we onboard, but it doesn't stop there. We continue our partnership, our working through ongoing support. So looking at optimization, how do we monitor the performance, and how do we make the adjustments that we need to throughout to keep focused on moving forward and shifting and changing as the business evolves into the future. And I think the biggest success happens when technology is really aligned to a business's vision and strategy and their goals. And for me, that's captured in our tagline as a business, which is translating business needs into system design. And it's also why we introduced this customer success program. We've got there a quote from Mittal, the CIO of Caxton, a customer that we've worked with through this program. I'll just leave you to read it. Okay, so I think that really reflects this story I've just talked about how we work, how we've changed, how we've aligned our business and the customer success program to really support our customers in change programs. So thank you, Mittal. And we understand that technology isn't infallible. Sometimes things go wrong. And when they do, it's really important that we don't step back. We get involved, we roll the sleeves up, and we sort those problems out. And it's without blame or any hidden agendas. And I'll share a personal story that I think reinforces it. So one evening, I was on the way home from the office. I got a WhatsApp message from a customer. It was a large housing association. I pulled over, obviously, and read the WhatsApp message, and I was very shocked to see that 120 care homes were offline. That was creating a really big safety issue for that customer, real serious problem for their reputation as well. Obviously, I called the customer straight back, and I found out the issue had happened because a service provider that they had, one of their suppliers, had turned off an interconnect in their data center, and it had taken out the routes to these care homes. It wasn't anything we'd done, but our client was facing weeks of downtime. They'd asked the question, and it was going to take weeks, unbelievably, to reinstate this service that had been cancelled. So I obviously promised to help, started making phone calls. And by the time I'd got home, I was looking at how we could use our network to reinstate services and provide continuity for them. By the time I got home, we had a plan. My colleagues had started to work through the detail. And armed with the knowledge that we had a backup plan, I then phoned the COO of the service provider. I explained the urgency of the situation. He committed to help to address the problem. And then we worked together. We got the connection back up and running. It was all restored by the next morning. We kept the customer updated throughout. And, we didn't charge extra for this. We saw the customer in a time of need. We wanted to mobilize and help out for their reputation and for those in their care. And I think for me, that really does show fundamentally as a business how much we care and why I believe we are a safe pair of hands for our customers. Okay, so innovation at Britannic, we're very much focused on innovation. We've built an innovation hub. It's really exciting. We work internally with colleagues and partners and clients to look at ideas and problems and new technology, and then we work out how we can actually do something with that to create useful solutions for our customers in the market. This year we focused on NetX, our SIP platform, and I really do genuinely look forward to these sessions that we hold every month. It's really great to see the enthusiasm and the team working that we have within the hub, and inspiring to watch people challenge old ways of thinking and bring ideas to the table that then get developed into solutions that we release to market. We've created a data uploader tool, and this tool is there to connect to different data in back office systems, different metadata that we append with call recordings. We can then push into analytics packages, and that really helps us to deliver a much deeper understanding of those customer interactions and trends and patterns to make better decisions. The AI analytics and insights platform, so we created an AI engine that we can then consume phone calls, SMS, email, WhatsApp, social reviews, service tickets, all through that, and start to identify trends, patterns, reason for contact, even positive and negative sentiment. And that's so important that when we're sitting with customers looking at where they're at, where they want to get to, we've got this voice of the customer that's on the table that we can review and we can challenge and we can look at ideas and improvements. And we offer that, I know we'll be talking about it in the breakouts later, but we actually offer this free as part of our customer success program, because we want to design based upon things that are actually going to make a difference for our customers. Network-based call recording, so taking our NetX product, being able to record through it, being able to convert that to stereo format, makes it a lot easier. We then transcribe those calls, and makes it a lot easier to then analyze all that data. So that's something that we can deliver across the network. Amazon Alexa integration, who thought it? So bringing Amazon Alexa into the contact center, another channel for us to manage, but for those that might want to engage through Amazon Alexa, a customer could be at home, talk to Alexa over NetX, connects into the contact center, and then we're in the world of the contact center with dynamic routing, reporting, recording, analytics, insights. So it's bringing the ability to connect into consumer devices that people are using in the home. Cool branding, so this is pretty cool. There's a lot of people that we all get them, phone calls on our mobiles, and we don't recognize the number, so we don't answer the call. And there's been a lot of fraud as well over mobile calls. So what we're able to do is to add the brand, the name of the company and the logo, and actually a security verified notice on that call. So as the call is received on the mobile, the receiver knows who's calling. It's a trusted brand, it's authorized, and it will help to improve call handling. And real-time language translation, so for those that are dealing with different languages, being in a position to actually transcribe, convert a call in real time. So somebody may be talking in French, but I hear it in English, and vice versa. And that currently supports up to 40 languages. So with all these developments, right, that we're bringing into NetX, we've also created an infrastructure where we can connect to lots of different systems. So we can create environments where we're bridging different platforms and technology together to deliver this new innovation to people. And if you've got any ideas, if you want to discuss any of those points or new ideas you wanted to look at, we'd be more than happy to review them in the hub with you. So just wrapping up now, as technology moves faster, our partnerships continue to evolve and change as well. Bandwidth, of course, continues to grow. So we'll hear a lot about new technologies, AI and the metaverse and virtual reality, and changes within contact center and unified communications, the use of video. This is growing the bandwidth requirements. These are designed to be more immersive experiences, but they do require low latency network connections and obviously high bandwidth. And we've introduced Fortinet. This is reflective of the changes within the networking space, the move from MPLS to SD-WAN, the ability to start to connect different high speed fiber bandwidth connections with 5G connections, and actually manage it to support what is predicted to be a 25 to 35% year-on-year increase in bandwidth requirements. So, very important that we can manage this and we can create the right environments. We've enhanced our NOC, we've added additional skilled resource, we've added AI management capability, and also automation in the way in which we manage and set up environments. The next piece we're looking at is evolving our security capabilities. So in a world where we are overrun by cyber threats and risks, we've moving to a zero trust framework, so providing our customers greater assurance when it comes to supporting and blocking and identifying and managing cyber threats. This will then form part of our managed services moving forward, so that's been an area that we've developed certainly over the last year to great success, and you'll hear about that later in the breakout. So I've been with Britannic just over 27 years. There's been a lot of change in our business and a lot of change in the industry. We've moved from standalone phone systems to a world where everything is connected. It's been a really exciting journey over that time, and we've evolved a lot, and I really believe that our biggest strength in the business is our people. Our culture is really important to us, and we continue to invest in our people. We've built a learning hub ourselves, so we're currently working on a project for a AI-based knowledge base to really improve access to information for our our team, to enhance the service levels that they deliver. It's over 40% of our team have been with the business for over 10 years. So I think that's a really great testament to the relationships that we've built and the stability that we have as a business. So as we near the end of this year, 2024, there's a lot to celebrate. It's not just a case of our 40th anniversary. I think there's a lot to celebrate in the changes in which we're seeing and driving through together. There's a lot of opportunity in the market. I'd like to thank you all for the trust and the support and the partnerships that we've had over the years. And I look forward very much to working together to navigate these further challenges and opportunities and to drive new value for our businesses and our customers. I encourage you to get involved today. There's lots going on, lots of great presentations, networking opportunities, exhibition stands, and of course the breakout session. So I look forward to continuing to shape the future with you, and I look forward to celebrating with a drink in the exhibition zone upstairs later on. So cheers, enjoy the summit, and thank you for coming.